Hey, we're back. We're doing the Marvel review things. We just watched Incredible Hulk.
Last time we watched
Iron Man
1.
Yes. This is the second movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Phase 1.
Phase 1. Second movie.
So, Incredible Hulk.
It was a movie.
Mm-hmm. Not the Eric Bana one.
No.
Edward Norton.
Edward Norton one. We drank quite a bit more in this one.
We did a little bit.
Did a lot of it.
I think we got the science down to the mixture.
I don't know about science, but...
More of an art, really.
Yeah. So what are some things that you completely forgot about this movie?
I forgot that we thought he was a Toad guy from Brother, Where Art Thou was supposed to be the leader.
I knew he was there.
Well, I forgot how stupid his face was at the end of it.
That's rude.
Just the look he's giving the camera.
Oh, not the actual actor's
No,
face?
not his face. The face that he's projecting.
Yeah. I forgot that they did like the sad Hulk walk away.
I forgot about that too, yeah. The theme from
Yeah.
the TV show was in that.
Yeah.
Man,
So this was like not a sequel, kind of a sequel to the Eric Bana Hulk.
no, I think
Because in like the credits, they give like a quick synopsis of like, oh, we gave him stuff. He turned into Hulk, and then he left.
like the Eric Bana one, they followed the same origin, so to speak, as what was usually considered canon.
They don't like. It's not an actual plot line of him turning into Hulk in this one, like the first one.
No, they just immediately.
He
already had the experiment. He already has become Hulk. He's just on the run.
He's been on the run. He's been like doing exercises of breathing and
trying to find a way to get that inner peace.
Yeah, he's learning how to fight. He's learning how to breathe, and apparently learning parkour.
Yeah, he's learning how to try to control.
Yeah,
and stop himself from turning into the Hulk.
Yeah. Immediately, like the dog death counter in this movie, way higher than in Iron Man.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Mm-hmm. Got something against dogs. I don't know why, but
Yeah. So he's hiding out in Brazil?
Somewhere, yeah.
It is Brazil. Savila.
South America somewhere.
He's working in like a soda factory.
Yeah.
He actually spills blood and
Stanley drinks it.
Stanley drinks it. That's our Stanley cameo. He drinks a tainted soda.
Mm-hmm.
And he immediately realizes for some reason it is bad and drops it and breaks.
Yeah. Who would you say would be the main villain in this? Is it Tim Roth or is it
It's ultimately Tim Roth.
It's either most of the time it's General Ross.
Yeah, most of the time it's General Ross, but ultimately it's Tim Roth.
Mm.
He played Emil Blonsky.
Would you say better villain than Ironmonger?
Yes,
I do as well.
His motivations are better.
Yeah,
because Ironmonger, you're just like, I don't understand his motivation.
He's a veteran soldier that's been through so much stuff, hasn't found his equal yet.
Yeah,
and then he finds someone better, and he's like, I need to perform better.
He's not even like a bad guy until he takes like the Hulk serum.
Yeah,
into the
Abomination,
the Super Soldier serum.
Mm-hmm.
He's not even a bad guy. He's just like a guy trying to keep being a soldier.
Yeah. He just knows that the Hulk is his enemy.
Yeah.
And he needs to make himself better to be on the same playing ground.
Yeah. One thing I thought was really cool was how, like, he turned into Hulk, and then, like, when we see him next as Bruce Banner, he's in a completely different country.
Yeah.
He's in Guatemala.
So Hulk was just bounding from border to border, just...
Yeah. And then he somehow ends up in Mexico for some reason. It was weird.
Yeah.
And
Immediately in Virginia.
And immediately in Virginia. And then he meets up with Mr. Panici.
Yeah. Luigi Panici.
And, like, he's going to... He needs the plans of what happened to him so he could cure himself.
He's been talking to a Mr. Blue.
Mr. Blue. And
which makes him Mr. Green.
And his idea for getting all this thing is giving out free pizzas to people.
Yeah.
Gives it out to
Lou Ferrigno,
OG Hulk.
Yep.
And he gives it to some college student, and the college student responds by waving, like, I like pizza.
Pizza!
Lots of music, fucking theater. That was weird.
Mm.
It was at that point where we realized that we were really drunk, and we still had an hour left in the movie.
Not reflecting on the movie itself.
No, the movie's not bad.
I really like this format.
It's just not that good.
I would say...
It's a very average film. It's a very watchable film, though, but it's not that good.
I'd say in my experience of watching all the Marvel films, it's on the lower end of the spectrum.
No, we're reviewing them in order.
I know, I'm just saying as of right now. But as far as between Iron Man and The Incredible Hulk, so far the only two films in this drunk review that we're doing, would you say was the better film?
Iron Man.
Me too.
It's kind of weird that like Edward Norton didn't continue on his character.
Mm.
He didn't continue on as Bruce Banner. They got Mark Ruffalo, and he's done a great job.
Oh, he's awesome. I think Edward Norton, his size and his features and everything made sense as a Bruce Banner. He looked like a Bruce Banner.
Yeah.
As long as you don't remember him being jacked from American History X, you're like, okay, Edward Norton.
Well, I wouldn't say like that's what you don't remember from American. Is the curse stomp and the giant slosh the tattoo on his fucking chest.
I did see when they first announced, well, not first announced, but somewhere after they released Hulk, the Incredible Hulk, they had someone made a YouTube video that basically just took that curb stomp scene from American History X, but made Edward Norton green.
That's not good.
No. But yeah, Mark Ruffalo instead. Yeah, I think he's a more dorkier Bruce Banner.
Yeah.
He does seem more brainy, you know, like
he does.
Yeah, he's a nerd that would get wedgies on the out at recess. Yeah. But then he would turn to the Hulk and stomp him in the ground.
You picture him working more with Tony Stark.
Yeah.
Than like parkouring with Captain America.
Yeah.
Another thing about this movie is it had generic music. It didn't have like real music.
Yeah, Marvel still wasn't at that stage yet.
I still don't think we're going to get to that stage until we get to like Guardians. I know in Iron Man 2 we're going to get like some AC/DC.
Lots of AC/DC, yeah.
But I think overall, I think we're misremembering it. It's just generic music.
Mm-hmm. And there wasn't any standout music besides the sad Hulk walking away music.
Yeah. And I don't know.
So, going over best villain so far.
Best villain so far is Tim Roth. I have to give Tim Roth. His
Yep.
motivations are better. He's more fleshed out character.
Best Stan Lee cameo so far.
Iron Man.
Hugh
Hefner.
That's Hugh Hefner.
Not some fucking weirdo who drinks a soda and immediately oh, it did bad, and then drops soda.
After credit scene,
it's still Iron Man.
It's still Iron Man.
Because the after credit scene, this one is like, hey, we should talk about this thing I'm doing. Tony Stark shows up, talks to General
Ross.
General
Thunderbolt Ross.
And it's just like, hey, I'm doing a thing. We need to talk. And that's really it.
Yeah.
He's going over the Avengers Initiative, which is what they're doing in the...
So Samuel L. Jackson just did in the last one.
Yeah. And it was done better in Iron Man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there was like... I don't know if you could really get it he's referencing Captain America or not. When he says...
The Super Soldier
Program? Already put on ice thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
No, that was a complete reference.
I think it was.
Mm-hmm. It was put on ice for a reason.
Yeah.
They said. And then overall best movie.
I still put Iron Man better than this.
All right.
So this wasn't a bad film.
No.
It's just not a good film.
It's one of the weaker Marvel films, but it's still good. So still watchable.
Yeah, it's very watchable.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's got Edward Norton, Liv Tyler, Tim Roth. You know, they're great actors.
Mm-hmm. Good stuff.
Yeah. So I think that's our review of Incredible Hulk.
Yep. Next one up is
Iron Man 2.
Is it Iron Man 2?
It is Iron Man 2.
Good, because I have a point for that one I want to make, and it's going to be good.
You're going to forget, because this
Probably.
is Sunday, we're going to do a next one Saturday.
I'm going to write it on the whiteboard, and I'm probably still going to forget. So, thanks everybody for watching.
Bye-bye.
We'll see you in the next one.